Alright guys, welcome back to game number 3 here between SlayerS.MMA and Mouz.Hasu in this best of 3. It is the final game, and let's see how this is gonna go down right now. I just noticed that Hasu actually has... Is that Diablo? That is so cool. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in Starcraft 2 and Battle.net you can actually update your profile with cool icons and symbols and stuff if you play enough. And that's actually the first time I've seen that one. That's actually really cool. Anyways, getting back to this game, it's time for game 3. Between these two excellent players. MMA, representing Korea here, has now tied up the series at 1 apiece. Hasu representing Europe and trying to show that Europe is just as good as Korea now, actually proving to me at least that they are. In these last 2 games, really, and I reiterate, if Hasu hadn't taken the damage that he did, I think he would have just slayed MMA. Slayed SlayerS.MMA, I really do. Unfortunately, though, he, in the first game, just made a bad decision and lost his entire army. And in the second game, he really just kind of got bum rushed by a cheesy play by MMA. So, Hasu, you're doing excellent right now. Let's see if you can go ahead and close it out or not. And let's see if MMA can retain pride for Korea. I mean, Korea has plenty of pride as it is. But let's see if he can go ahead and do it or not. The map is the classic Shattered Temple, a probe making its way out across the field right now, and looks like Hasu is once again going to get a quick scout into the Terran main, and yes, he will, unless MMA... No, he will not. I was going to say MMA could actually block this off if he builds another supply depot, but it looks like he's just going to go ahead and sick that single SCV on the probe rather than blocking that probe in. We will sometimes see Terran players preliminarily make that depot and then cancel it just to make sure the probe goes down. But MMA doesn't want to invest 100 minerals right then and there, so he's going to go ahead and play for his build order rather than try to deny the scout. Although, Hasu has kept the probe inside the main, so now that probe is... that probe's days are numbered. And so that Marine is now on the way, and it's trained onto the probe. Meanwhile, MMA making his SCV go inside the main of Hasu, and he is going to see an identical build order here from his Protoss opponent. And I would imagine Hasu is going to save up that Chrono Boost. Yeah, he is. And that's what he likes to do best, guys. He loves to drop the initial Chrono Boost on that gateway, get the Zealot, get the Stalker out, and do damage. And in the meantime, oh! I thought he was going to keep that probe alive. That was nice juke play right there, but he was unable to. And MMA throwing down a quick factory again. So I don't know if he's going to try to go for the same maneuver again in this game or not. The way this map works is pretty similar to Shakura's Plateau. I actually think if he's going to go for that Marine Hellion bust, it's actually more effective on this map because there's no ramp that he has to deal with when running up. There's just an open ground into the natural. But the thing is, will he try to do the same thing over again to a player who's already seen it? Usually, you don't pull off the same ploy twice, unless you think your opponent is thinking, no, there's no way he's gonna pull off the same ploy twice. But that's just a whole nother level on top of the level, and I don't know. We'll have to see. Is he gonna go for the quick starport though? That's another option, and yes, he is. So MMA is gonna go for a very fast starport play here. And I think what he's going to do, guys, he hasn't built a reactor, he hasn't built a tech lab. I think he's just going to straight up drop Marines and Hellions inside Hasu's main. I don't know if it's going to work, though. The thing here is, that's a pretty bold play, pretty aggressive, but most Protoss players at this high level are equipped to deal with it. They know how to deal with that kind of strategy. And on top of that, Hasu is not going for an expansion. He is going for 3-gate blink. Unreal. Both these players are going for 1-base strategies here, and I'm pretty sure both of them thought that they were going to be dealing with a macro type player. So this is very, very interesting, and we'll just have to see who's going to win out. Quick tick to the skies starport play for the Terran, or this quick blink strategy from the Protoss. And is he going to drop another Chrono Boost on that Twilight Council? He should. No, he's not. Okay, so that's a bit of a mistake right there from Hasu. He really is going to need Blink ASAP to deal with this this medevac. And here comes MMA, who's going to make its way into the back of the main. At the same time, 3 Hellions also going to try to run up into the front as well. And Hasu doesn't have anything! Hasu has absolutely nothing. Unreal! He has 3 gateways, but he has no forces on the ground. Now trying to warp out Stalkers at the same time. He's got to use probes to deal with this. Oh, and here comes the Hellions! The probes now can't even be used to fight because the Hellions are there. This could be just a straight up win for MMA, and there's the GG. GG. There it is. MMA just wins with a straight up power play drop. And I cannot believe Hasu just didn't have more Stalkers out. He played a one-base strategy. He had a robotics facility coming down as well. He was seriously gonna all-in MMA. Where is that robotics facility? I am blind as a bat because I can't find these buildings. There it is. So Hasu was going to go for some type of all-in, I'm not sure what. Probably just trying to blink everything into the main with an observer spotting the high ground. But before his build could ramp up and get up to production full capacity, MMA just dropped him. And MMA just won. So there it is. Quick W for MMA. Nice job. And Korea will retain its pride today. So well done right there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. That was a quick best of 3 with MMA taking the W. And next up, I actually have another set of replays from MMA. So I'm going to go ahead and cast those. Hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. And this is HD signing out.